And then she came in and gave me the coffee. That's why I'm marrying her for sure. She's like, what do you mean for sure? Hey guys, welcome to Blue Collar Crypto. It is your host, Crypto G. It's been a little bit, but there's been a lot going on with JTBIT. We had a huge weekend in Niagara Falls. As some of you know, I'm still a Taekwondo coach and a bodybuilding coach, but this weekend was our last Taekwondo tournament of the season. Really proud of these kids. Wow, we definitely owned the falls on the weekend, and it wasn't just because of the hardware we brought home, which we did really, really well. A lot of gold medals. Everybody medaled. And there was a knockout, but we won't talk about that. But yeah, it was more of when the kids, after each fight, win, lose, or draw, just the camaraderie was amazing. Like there was team hugs. There was a lot of emotion because even when they win or even when they lose, it can get emotional because they trained so hard for this one moment. And a lot of them just got their black belts, and a lot of them was their first time fighting at black belt or fighting at a new belt. And it was nice to see. I know there was another school there that is familiar with ours. And I don't know, we want to show them empathy because the students, there's no such thing as bad student, just bad teacher. So the other school was, I don't know, their instructor is very cocky, and I don't know why. But it wasn't even the fact that, we did better. People have good days and bad days, but it was just the lack of team. I think that's the biggest thing, especially when you have athletes and a coach and you're fighting full contact. Like, these kids could get knocked out. That's how it goes in this game. Yeah, like if you don't trust your coach and you don't respect your coach, it's hard to listen to the I guess the strategies that you're given. And or on the other hand, maybe you don't have enough experience to give the correct strategies. A lot of the masters, we tend to joke that because we were all fighters before, now that we've opened schools and have been doing this for over 20, 30 years, when you're literally sitting in the chair coaching, it's like you're holding a joystick in Street Fighter. You're hitting high kick, low kick, because you see that all the fighters fight in a way like their master. Like, there's obviously the game changes over the years and you have to evolve as the rules change, and we have, and everyone does. But depending on who your coach is, sometimes especially in the early stages, you gather their weird tendencies and rituals and habits in the ring. Because let's face it, in the beginning, when you had a coach and someone that was better than you, you looked up to them and you wanted to be like them. So you kind of see that, and it's kind of funny because then you can kind of see who just by watching them fight, who their coach is sometimes. But sometimes if you haven't done it long enough or haven't coached long enough, you don't have that that joystick relationship. That's a hard thing to develop. That trust, it takes a long time. So yeah, I know they were hoping we didn't do well, but we did really well. So, and no hard feelings to them. I'm sure they'll find their way. They just have to figure out what the issue is and then go from there. But that's it. That's it for the team. Here's a little quick video of how they did. So yeah, Niagara Falls was really amazing. It was fun. It was just really nice to have the team bonding moment after the tournament, and then be able to even the parents kind of get to know each other a little more, and hang out, have a couple of drinks, and see the Clifton Hill Falls at night. So it was fun, and it was good for the captain too, for my kid Maxina, just to kind of take that lead. And she's been to the falls many times, and some of those kids weren't, and they all look up to her. So she led them around and made sure everyone had a good time. So thanks to the captain too, Maxina. We kicked targets a little bit in the ring. You should have seen all the eyes. Oh, is she back? Is she back? No, you girls can keep fighting. She's not coming back yet. One day, just saying, when she's ready on her own time, watch out. If it happens, watch out. Because by the time it happens, the old blood will be out, and this new blood will think, they can. Yeah, it'll be fun. I would love to see it. I would love to see it one more time. All right. Is that it? Is that all I want to talk about? Oh, you know what else I want to talk about? Because anytime we do like a training camp or a tournament that's close to a border, my fiance and one of the other wives, they go across the border and buy a bunch of stuff. And you know what my lady got me? Other than all the great snacks that I can't continue dieting for or can't continue dieting with, because it just, I diet, I do cardio, and then good treats happen every time in here. But I'm not complaining. I still like them. I still eat them. Anyways, it wasn't food. I mean, she did get me a lot of good snacks, and Max a lot of good snacks. Man, she even got she's so thoughtful. She even thinks of other friends' kids' snacks. Like, she went there, and the wife she went with has a lot of food allergies, so she took her to Trader Joe's and was like, "Hey, take your time. This is your place. Do what you got to do." So she was thoughtful like that. And this is what I want to show you. Look what she got me. I don't know if any of you have read this book. I know of it, and I've went through chapters of it, like on the internet, though, not actually reading it front to back. Wow. I just picked it up. It's hard to put down. It's actually good. It's really good. It makes you think, especially at the level or stage that I'm in, because a lot of it is basically like doing blue collar crypto, like trying to teach the middle class how to break out and how to break free and stop being poor, basically. There's a lot of, and it's awesome to know someone that's that successful, and they're confirming all the things that we talk about on this channel, and just confirming the investments and the style and things that Norwell Crypto and I do with our investments. So, and how to deal with taxes. So it's a really good thing. Thank you. I just told them about the book you got me. Thanks, babe. Look at that. And then she came in and gave me the coffee. That's why I'm marrying her for sure. She's like, "What do you mean for sure?" But yeah, no, this is a good book. This is a really good book. You can get it in Audible as well, or in whatever you have. I don't. What's the new one? Oh yeah, it's just books on iPhone. But yeah, good book. Interesting concept, especially when he explains. I'll just give you a little thing in there. He talks about the difference of having a rich dad and a poor dad to learn from, and then he says that it was a different scenario than when you're only given one father, and you have to either agree and go their way or disagree. He says it was interesting to be able to look at both ways from 9 years old to see how the rich dad and poor dad worked their lifestyle and their, I guess, just their careers and livelihood. And the funny part is the poor dad, it wasn't like poor financially. It was just, they're talking about the poor mindset. So anyways, it was interesting to think that, yeah, imagine having the ability to look back and see two, let's just say men, doing opposite things, but both are about education and hard work. They just go about it differently. And one is very successful, and the other one is successful, but not rich, still struggling to pay bills and still living or working to live, you know, if that's how that goes. But yeah, it would be interesting to see both instead of only knowing one and then agreeing or disagreeing, because that's how most of us, I guess, did it. Just because the boomers, that concept does not work, and that concept was just given to them so they could get stuck into the system. Anyways, that's all on our course as well, and in the book. That's a good book. Pick it up or listen to it. I definitely recommend it. I'm not even through it, but I've gone through the 6 lessons, like on YouTube. I follow him. I follow his talk show and his podcast already, so I knew about it. But it's nice to actually read this one. This one actually it's the 25th anniversary copy, so it actually shows milestones in there. So there's a lot of added stuff where he's talking about how it makes sense now, and how, when he did this part in the book, then he takes it to, and then in this year that happened for me, and blah, blah, blah. So really good book. I think that's it. Non-crypto. Oh, this coffee's hot. KuCoin. Oh yeah, I got my KuCoin back. I wonder. Oh yeah, my freaking mouse. My mouse died because it's, one of these. It's cordless. Of course, it died right when I hit record. So I'm using the pad part, and I'm not used to it. All right. Booyah. I'm in, motherfuckers. Okay. Let's see. Where's my Zoom? They can't see my screen. Share screen. Show you how much money I lost. Just joking. Who knows? I haven't even looked. Move that up there. All right. Okay. I haven't gone on here on, what's it called? Why is it like this? I hate this screen. Boom. There we go. Now let's check where my positions are. Find your contracts here. Okay. Wow, it's treating me because I haven't been here so long, like a newbie. I love it. All right. Where are we? Oh, look at this. Is it in real time? I made a huge $7.40. Awesome. So these are my long positions right here. All right. And then I have a take profit and a stop loss here. So this take profit is set at $109 or something like that. This, I haven't set any here. I don't care to ride that one out. These are the first 2 positions I opened after getting my account back. I just put $350 on in XLM, did that whole XLM switch. And those are my stop losses. And see, I have that other open order in case this comes down too far, but my liquidation is at 28,000. So see, I entered the trade here. Okay, at this price. And then here is the price that's at currently. If my trade hits this, if the market falls hard and goes to 28, I lose my trade. And then I put 170, I think it was like $175 or something like that in there. Or 170, and then this one was, I don't know, 85 or something. So obviously as you lose this margin. And as you gain here. And then it shows you in the realized. So I'm under right now because oh, sorry. Right here. That's because of both. That's why. Because I also have this, which is money waiting. But yeah, I'm up here, I'm down here. I'm still leaving it. It don't matter. So yeah, I go on KuCoin to trade. So you would put the orders in here. Skip. It's just weird. I normally do this on my phone, but it's kind of cool because there's looks like there's more options. So leverage, you can change it here. This is Don's leverage. And then in the bull run, we'll be here. Yeah, right. Imagine 100x and you knew and you were correct. Whoo, that'd be awesome. So I'm sitting at 12 because I just got back on the market and it's already ripped a bit. So it's hard to want to go into the 20s. So I just left it there. So yeah, so my leverage is at 12. And then this is where you pick your price. So that's where you pick where you want it to go, like where you want to buy from. And this is the amount. So I only have $22 left. So I've spent, I don't know, just over 300 in the last two trades. But if I wanted to, I would only, if I wanted to use 100% of that money, then all of it would go in. If I wanted to use 50%, does it make sense? 25, you can see the changes in it. All right, one sec. My ear is itchy. All right, hopefully that makes sense. Or if you want to do a short, so if we're guessing that it's going to come down, then you just hit short instead of buy, and you do all the things accordingly. I'm not going to do that. And if you did market, limit order means you're deciding the exact spot you want to buy in. So right now, if it's at 805, 802, and I want it at 730, 731, if I put this long position, it would just sit in orders. It wouldn't get, I have a position. One sec. Oh, look at this booming up. Now I'm at $10. Yay. Man, I don't care if it's $1. What's your bank money doing? Nothing. Losing. It's coming down as the dollar loses value. Some days your $10 in your bank account's actually worth $9.50. Believe me, it's not going past $10 ever. Is that it on here for that? If you want to change different assets, you would go here. Let's see. Let's see what Solana's doing. Oh yeah, I haven't charted on Bitcoin in a while. But I would rather. Oh, I would rather chart here. Let's see. Solana looks like a buy. Like that could break right here. Does everybody see this? Oops. What are you doing there? Now, this is a resistance for me. What the ass? Oh, I'm not using it from the top there. That's why. Just make it yellow. So this is a bit of a resistance area, or let me try to make it bigger. I don't have my mouse. It's dead. Uh, there we go. Can you guys see that? All right. So Solana, if it can break here, see, I'll put an alarm right here. Right. If it breaks there, I would probably take it and wait for the retest. Right at $17. So I think there's a Solana trade. If it breaks $17, you would want the like, let's say it's over here that it happens. It would break. Oh, it would break, and then you would want that retest, and then it would go. Or sometimes, that's, it could just break and retest here, retest like that, and then you start drawing lines and tracking it that way, because eventually, this is going to happen, right? And then take it again, and then we just keep going on the uptrend as long as this stays above that line, then we're okay. Does that make sense? All right. Just because this is more of that line is more of to hold the trend. You wouldn't want it to break down there, then you could, or that means you would see lower lows for sure if you would break that. As long as it's still starting to climb like that, and then you could eventually find a trend like this. Oh, yeah, that didn't work. And then find a trend like this. Where is this? Right here. And then that channel just goes like that. But it can channel up, and then it's going to correct. And then it's going to channel up, and then it's going to correct. All right. So hopefully that makes sense using the KuCoin for futures. If it doesn't, message me, especially if you're on the course and you're with the Secret Crypto Playbook and on that Telegram group. Message me there, and then I'll cover it again or differently, so you guys have a better explanation on how all that works. Because the futures trading, that's that's the way to play this game during the day, just on your phone. And while you're at your current job, you can just start trading and moving assets a little bit. And like I said on the chat too, on our Telegram group, I was explaining that when you guys see the futures trades, futures entries that I post there, you don't have to play with leverage. Leverage is definitely for advanced traders, and you never want to trade with money you can't afford to lose. That's hands down. That's how this investment game works in this very volatile market. That's the number one thing. That's the number one thing in investing in this crypto space is don't invest money you can't afford to lose. So like, don't get a loan to buy crypto. No. I don't even like when people use their Visa to buy crypto, because now you're just buying an asset, but now you still owe the centralized amenity for something decentralized. Just debit card, whatever, just, make it money that you can just make into more money. But if it doesn't go your way and you need to sell off, at least it wasn't money that you needed for mortgage, rent, car payment, whatever. No. And like I said, you can just start with $50 to $100 off your paycheck if you have it. Like, some people don't have it, I get it. But this is the accumulation year. This is the year to keep holding until the halving, which is probably going to come in about April. So it's now, it's the accumulation year. When Christmas comes around the corner, if you don't have enough assets sitting in the right positions, you're not going to be able to do what we keep wanting to train you guys to do and know. And that's to hodl, hold on for dear life on these assets. When they drive up into the bull market, that's when you got to cash out prior to the euphoric high that everyone hits. You know, you want to, that's why we need to buy the assets now. That's why you want to work those extra hours and do the extra stuff you got to do to buy it now. I know we always try to teach that we don't want to continue to live paycheck to paycheck, but this is the year. If there is one more time that you're going to have to do that before you can set your family free, it's this year. It's this year. Take the extra hours, take the extra money, do the extra side hustles, and buy assets. Buy things that are just going to go up. Buy the right ones. Buy, if you want to be super safe, buy the top 10. You know, we talk about how to build portfolios on this channel too. So you can go back and look at those other videos where we explain portfolios. I think it's on the You Can Drive Home segment. He asked me about a portfolio and how you should spread it out, even if it's just $100. Oh yeah. So anyways, what I was saying about the futures trading is on that chat was those are also great spot positions. So you don't have to trade with leverage. You can take those entries as just a spot position, and wherever we say we're going to take profit, you can even take profit on your spot trade there. Or you can just, hodl it and just hold it from there. Because an entry point is probably a good spot to buy because it's usually after a correction or when it's gone sideways. You don't want to buy in the green, you buy red. It's funny how people are, I don't want to buy Bitcoin yet until it gets up a little bit. What? What kind of stupid shit is that? I don't want to buy gas. I don't want to buy fuel for my car because it's not expensive yet. Oh, it went up 20 cents. Okay, I'm gonna fill up now. You got to treat your assets and your crypto just like you treat the gas pump. You got to buy low, yo. Sorry, I should cut that out. Oh yeah, let me explain this. Narwhal brought this up on the chat, and that shit was. I always get mad about other influencers talking our shit. Joking. Oh wait, am I even sharing this? No, you guys are probably like, I'm gonna explain it. No one knows what I'm talking about. Okay. So hopefully you guys see that now. Narwhal brought this up in the chat. And this is definitely the cycle that it goes through. And it really happens during the bull run. During the bull run, just like now, you're going to see Bitcoin be the first mover. And then Bitcoin dominance, as it is right now, it's higher than it's been in years. But then that money will then flow into Ethereum, because after that's maxed out, people are going to buy Ethereum before that flows and take their profits on that. Then when Ethereum cools off, it's going to go into the large cap. So large cap gems are basically, I would say, I don't know, the top 10, top 20, and then the low cap. And then these are the, I don't know, like layer twos. They're still high. They're still probably in the top 30. But after that, then those shit coins will take a run, and then everything will cool off. And then guess what? Back to Bitcoin. It goes back up to Bitcoin. Then it goes back to Ethereum. And then this cycle will just continue to happen. And Narwhal and I learned that the hard way last bull run. We were always late to the party. And then we found this sheet. And went through it, and then when it did its last rotation before things started to come down, we were able to capitalize on that. So now you guys are going to be able to know it now before the bull run happens, and we'll be definitely talking about it as it gets closer and tell you when to switch out and when we think it's going to go into Ethereum and when it's going to go into large cap and when it's going to go to alt season. And here too as well, over to the other sheet at the Wall Street cheat sheet, we are probably around here ish because we're taking this little bit of a rally, and I think it's still going to come down just a little bit. So then hopefully we'll be back here when it comes back around, and then it starts to go. When it starts to come like around here, this area is definitely a selling area. You know, and that's hard to find and it's hard to believe because let's say this area next year is like, let's say it's 100,000, the price of Bitcoin. 100,000, and then it starts to, candles start to go to 125, 135, and back down, 125, and you know, people all over the world, influencers are going to be like, oh, it's going to hit 500,000, and they're going to show you all these fucked up analytics. You know what those people are doing? They're starting to cash out 3% every day in this area. But they got to keep the hype alive because if you don't keep, you know, FOMOing in, then when they keep cashing out, it's going to make big red candles. And who wants red candles or sideways action during this time? So they got to pump the shit out of it while they cash out. We ain't going to do that to you on this channel. They did that to us. Hey, nobody knows exactly when, but when we start doing it, we're going to let you know when we suggest that you do it. Okay? We're not going to hold back and start cashing out and you guys don't know what to do. That's not fair, man. This is blue collar crypto. We wouldn't be blue collar crypto if we did that shit. No, man. No, man. We're doing this because we want to help you guys. We want to free you guys. Start doing shit. Stop doing things for people that don't give a fuck. There's people at the top of your ladders, if you're working for somebody, that don't even care. That's probably loud. But yeah, there's people, they don't care. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's gonna get tough out there. If you're not in the right spots financially, it's gonna get really tough out there soon. I heard news that Jamaica was getting their CBDC. The Jamaican government is trying to convince their people that it's going to be better to track them with this money and just with and socially. It's not, doesn't look good. So I hope that doesn't happen. And I hope the people are prepared. If not, because I don't know if a lot of Jamaica is unbanked or not, but if you're unbanked, definitely get a crypto app and just start hiding your own hard work there. Get it out of institutions before they switch it, and then you can't get it. You can't spend it unless you're following and obeying. That's the big plan, ladies and gentlemen, in our eyes on this channel. That's how we see it. Again, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but I've been looking through a different view ever since the lockdowns came and shut down my business. And now things are better. We've opened our eyes to a new asset space and we're able to make a living doing it. And we just want other people to do it too. It's not fair. Why is it fair that you have to suffer and do all that? That's not the way we are. It's not the way we are. I had to tell everybody. I did. I originally was just messaging all my friends. sending them stuff, and they all thought it was nuts. And of course, you get so much, not hate, but you get friends and family that talk down about it, or they think they know about it, and now they see the trips we went to in the Philippines and all this, great things we do now that we have time to spend with the family to do it. And it's because of this asset space. And we just want to pass the knowledge. But people don't believe me, think it's a scam, think I want money from them. No, I'm trying to teach you where to move your money so you can do what we're doing. That's all. That's all. And it's totally legal. And even in Canada, you're allowed to carry Bitcoin and Ethereum as commodities. You're allowed to hold it, and it doesn't get taxed against you. You're allowed to carry it. Yeah. There's no limit. And if there was one, I am not close to it, believe me. I'm a blue collar crypto person, just like you blue collar crypto people. Yeah, I know some shit and I've learned to figure it out, but I ain't no millionaire and I ain't free to do whatever. Sure, I'd probably still be doing this channel if I was, but I tell you straight, I'm not. I'm hustling still. I'm freaking reading this book, man. Thanks again, babe. But yeah, it's not, it takes work. It takes a lot of work. It's like anything you do. But at least this work is for you. You're not working for someone. You're working for your family and for yourself. And, looking at charts on a laptop or on my phone, that sounds better than, working on a line or doing something I don't like, or that pulls me away from the household and I can't just put it down and go help out or go connect with my family. I have that ability, and I want you guys to have that ability too. All right, I think that's it. We charted, showed you my trades, showed you how to get in there. I think that's it. Oh, JTBIT. JTBIT. Wow. I heard some good news today too. So people with the JTBIT, the staking portal should be open later today. I'm going to test it, and we'll go from there. Some JTBIT drama was that the creator had their WhatsApp hacked for crypto passwords. It didn't work. They didn't obviously have them, but they changed their WhatsApp and then messaged Narwhal and I, and we're back to communicating. It was a day that I didn't even know that that their WhatsApp wasn't working. So they messaged us, and everything's a go. They really love the support from North America with JTBIT. Like a lot of the commercials that we've been putting out and info teasers are getting like over, 3,000 to 5,000 views. So thank you everyone that's been sharing and liking and trying to get that word out. Guys, if you want a low, really, really, really high risk, low investment opportunity, I guess you could say, then get on our channel. Hit all the thumbnails that have that JTBIT symbol. It looks like this. If you see that, click on it and find out about it. If you want to know more, hit us up in the comments, and we'll definitely get you in the right direction. It's a really, really, really cheap investment. And I say high risk because it's launching and it's new, but it comes from the casino industry and the gambling industry. And you see all those commercials on TV now. Everyone's doing the Bet MGM. Everyone's doing Bet 99 or something. They're on some kind of platform that they're doing sports betting, horse racing, boxing, MMA, anything that they can do, any sort of spread that they can take. It's on these platforms. And now JTBIT is going to be that universal crypto token that can be used on these platforms. But why? Why would you want to do crypto on a gambling platform? Well, because it's decentralized, meaning when you're using it, you have low fees because it's not coming in and out of bank accounts. You're using a decentralized manner, so no one knows how much you're spending and no one knows how much you're winning. It's all private. Crypto's as private as it gets. So that's why we know that this coin will do well, because gambling and the casino industry is already a multi-billion-dollar industry, and all these casinos are getting into this new token, and they also have an app for iOS and Android coming out too. So before it goes public, listen to us. We're the ones that knew. We flew all the way to the Philippines to talk to these people, so we know what's happening. More info on that. And if you want all the info and how to invest and where it's going and all the secrets of JTBIT, you got to get on quicklearncrypto.com. Log on to the Secret Crypto Playbook, and there's now a new added JTBIT area for Quick Learn Crypto. So if you're new to crypto, new to the channel, please hit like, subscribe, hit that bell button so every time that we post a new video, you get on it and you can get into this space. And if you want to learn all about crypto right from the beginning and you want it made easy, blue collar crypto style, then log on again to quicklearncrypto.com and get all the newest and basic Bitcoin and crypto info. It's a free crypto masterclass. Check it out. All right, it's Crypto G. I've said enough. Hopefully, I helped you guys. And again, big shout out to our team. Amazing. You guys kicked ass. And babe, thanks for the book. Shout out to CEO McCready if you're out there listening. Jello and Gail in the Philippines, and the rest of my crew in Batanes. I will see you next year. All right, guys. Crypto G, Blue Collar Crypto. I'm out. Babe, it was for sure the whole time. I wonder if that part's at the end of the video. Or in the video at all. What? Oh my gosh. What is my password? This sucks. Oh my gosh. I don't get locked out of my KuCoin, guys. I have it on my phone and I don't have it on here. Oh shit. That's not good.